What's happening, sports fans? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good day to you. And in this segment of They Said What, the spotlight is on Cowboys linebacker Micah Parsons. We're going to jump into this segment. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, click that follow button. Cowboys are coming off that spanking on Monday Night Football to their little brothers, as DeMarvion Overshawn calls them, the Houston Texans, 34-10, to drop to 3-7. Well, Mr. Parsons has a podcast that's called The Edge, and he had his teammate Trevon Diggs on it a couple of days ago, and they were talking about this team and where it is, and Michael Parsons had this to say. Check it out.
We're a damn good football team. I know the scores ain't showing it, and I know obviously people feel like we got so many missing pieces, but I just truly believe like you almost got to go to things like things that we messing up on. Like I think our defense is really turning things around. Like up until that last quarter when they got that touchdown defense, we only really gave up those 2 touchdowns and that first quarter, but other than that, we gave up 6 points in the other 2 quarters.
He said what? That's right. Michael Parsons said this is a damn good football team. Well, here's some numbers I'm going to throw out to you, Michael, to suggest that this team really isn't that damn good. Let's start with the offenses. This is through week 11. This is the stats and way they stack up in the NFL. The offense, they're scoring 18.7 points per game. That's 24th in the league. They are getting 322 yards per game offensively. That's 20th in the league. Their red zone scoring percentage is 40%. That is 31st in the league, next to last. Touchdowns per game, 1.7. That's 29th in the league. Rushing yards per game offensively, 81.7. That's 31st in the league, next to last. 3.8 yards per rush, 31st in the league, next to last. Passing yards per game, 240.6. That's 7th in the league. 62.5 completion percentage. That's 28th in the league. And penalties per game, 7.6. That is 29th in the league. Since Parsons plays on defense, he's their defensive star. Let's talk about where does the defense stack up. Opponents' points per game. The defense is giving up 29.3. That is 31st in the league. That's next to last. Opponent's red zone scoring percentage is roughly 75%. So anytime an opponent gets inside the 20, they're going to score 75% of the time. The Cowboys defense, 32nd in the league, dead last. Opponent touchdowns per game, 3.4. That's 31st in the league. Almost next to last, almost dead last. Rushing defense, 151 yards per game. The defense is giving up. That is 31st in the league, next to last. So if you hear those, would you say the Cowboys is a damn good football team? I would say not, Michael Parsons. I would say that I get it. You want to keep the morale up, but sometimes the truth is the truth. This team is not very good. Now, they've had a lot of injuries as well, and I get that. That's part of the big picture, but all NFL teams have injuries. 2 come to mind. The Saints and the 49ers have had numerous injuries all season. And, yeah, both of those teams are kind of in the middle. 49ers probably a little bit better. But I'm sorry, this team is not very good at all. And, you know, you can point the finger at president, general manager, and owner, too, Jerry Jones. He would say over the summer that they were going to be all in when it comes to improving his roster. I think they signed 1 free agent. And I think Jerry Jones has his own club. He's holding it hostage. Because I just think, quite frankly, right now, he needs a football guy. He doesn't get it. Far as a business marketing genius, definitely. He gets it. He knows how to market his team, knows how to will and deal. When it comes to making deals, when it comes to getting players and all this, it's past him. I don't know. He got to get a GM in there. But we all know that's not going to happen. So now the Cowboys fans are like, you know what? We sick of this. They just start putting bags over their head. I would have never thought that I would ever see a Dallas Cowboys fans with bags over their heads. That used to just be a Saints thing. But right now, this team at 3-7, they're not going anywhere. They play the Commanders this coming Sunday. That's a big division rival. Anything can happen. But with this team, they're going to be down. they lost 3 offensive linemen in this Texans game. Zach Martin went down with ankle injuries, and they lost Tyler Guyton as well. So offensively, I don't know what this team is going to be looking like the next few weeks. I think we got this is the 12th week, so we got about 6 weeks left in the season. Defensively, they can't stop it. They can't stop a nose run, a runny nose. So at this point, again, they playing for draft picks. You know, they're gonna probably get a top 10 draft pick, and there you have it. So again, in this week's, they said what? Micah Parsons is still drinking the juice that he believes that this is a damn good football team. I would beg to differ, Micah, and I'm sure most Cowboy fans will as well. Like to know your thoughts on him, on Micah Parsons saying this Cowboys team is a damn good one. Drop them in the comments. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that follow button. I am Kendrick, the sports guy. We will see you on the other side, and on the next report, I am out. Peace.